much, Nigwe. Certainly we do have Prime Minister David Cameron with us here. He's come all the way to South Africa to this memorial service. Let's just talk to him a little bit. Prime Minister, thank you so much for joining us on eNews Channel Africa. Could you give us a sense of why you felt it was important for you to come to South Africa on this day?
I thought it was very important to come and pay our respects and my country's respects to an absolutely brilliant man who did so much, not just for South Africa, but has set such an example to the world, an example of how struggle can overcome adversity, but then an example about how forgiveness and bigness can really make such a difference in bringing a nation together. A remarkable man. And so many people in Britain feel such a connection to South Africa and feel so strongly about the success of the post-apartheid, multiracial, democratic South Africa that I want to be here to represent all of them.
It's interesting that you talk about the post-apartheid democracy in South Africa. When you're looking at it from the global north, how do you see South Africa, particularly after the passing of Madiba? Do you believe we can see more of the democracy, the foundations of this fledgling nation that he set up so soon?
Well, I'm an optimist, yes. I think if you look across Africa, you can see the growth of some democracies, you can see real economic success, and you see as one of the engines driving that success, the Republic of South Africa. So I'm a huge optimist, and I think the legacy of Madiba is to have brought the country together, to have started to deal with so many of the economic and social problems. Of course, many problems remain, but with that spirit, I think South Africa can be one of the success stories of the 21st century.
A lot of heads of state have gathered here. Do you have any personal anecdotes of meeting Madiba? Did that ever happen for you, Prime Minister?
Yes, I came to South Africa to meet Madiba, and it was a huge honor to do that in about 2006. And I was particularly impressed by his grace and his sense of forgiveness for all those who had done him wrong. And I was also really impressed at the time with the charge that, having done all those things in public life, having done all that struggle in prison, that he wanted to lead the struggle against HIV/AIDS in Southern Africa. And I thought that was particularly impressive, and I remember his passion about that. And then in London I was very fortunate to go and see him when he was about to appear and make a speech, and I took my children, including my disabled son Ivan, and Madiba was so kind and sweet to them, and I've got a lovely picture of that day, and it's a picture I'll treasure for the rest of my life.
Thank you so much, Prime Minister. That was Prime Minister David Cameron giving us some insights into his personal relationship with Madiba, but also giving us a sense of the relationships between the two countries, that is South Africa and the United Kingdom.